Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emily Freybler. So today's video is going to be a full review on the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Powder Foundation. So I was in Ulta, saw this foundation, and just knew I had to try it out. So I'm so excited for this video, and make sure you guys subscribe before we get started. Hit the bell notification as well so that you're notified every single time I upload, because sometimes, videos don't get into the subscription feed when I upload. So make sure you hit the bell notification as well next to the subscribe button, and hit a thumbs up as well. That really helps out my channel. So let's get started with the video. Alright, so like I said, this is the Superstay Full Coverage Powder Foundation from Maybelline. They do have a liquid form of this that I actually have never tried, which I have no idea why I never tried it. A lot of people love that foundation, but I was in Ulta getting something else, and I was in the checkout line, and they had this new product there, and I literally just guessed my shade, which I actually picked the perfect shade. I'll tell you my shade in a minute. And I was like, okay, I need to try this out because I love a really quick, like everyday type of makeup, and I really like the Physicians Formula Airbrush Powder Foundation, I believe it is. But the shade selection, just like with most Physicians Formula things, is horrendous. I wanted to find a powder foundation that I really like. I also really like the Bare Minerals one, but I find that that one can take a while because you have to like pour it in the cap, swirl it for a while, and then swirl it on your face. Like it kind of takes a while, So I wanted to try this one out as well. The shade I got is 220 Natural Beige, and that's what I have on my face right now, and I love it, you guys. This foundation is so good. I've worn it probably 3 or 4 times now throughout the day, and just seeing how it wears throughout the day, and we'll get into all of that as well. Let's first talk about the price. On Ulta, this is $12. That's $11.99, but you could also use a coupon if you buy something else small and do $3.50 off 15. Okay, I found it on Amazon for $8, so I'll probably link that one for you guys. It says it's sold by Maybelline, so I would definitely trust it. Let's read the claims of this foundation. So it says it's a full coverage powder foundation with a long-lasting matte finish. I do agree, it is a matte finish, at least when you first put it on. It has up to a 16-hour wear. It's lightweight and comfortable. I agree. Totally comfortable on the skin. Very lightweight feeling. And then it says it is fade and transfer resistant, and it controls shine. I do like to wear a mattifying primer in my T-zone. I've been wearing the Wet n Wild mattifying primer lately. And then I also like to wear a pore filling primer because I do notice that this like shows a little bit more pores like right here on my face, but if I use a pore filling primer, I'm totally fine. So the reason I wear a mattifying primer underneath this is that probably around the 5 or so hour mark, I do get a little bit shiny, and that is pretty common for me. I do have an oily T-zone. I have combination skin, so like on the perimeter, I'm very like normal skin. Yeah, a mattifying primer is my favorite way to wear this because then it like lasts a long time throughout the day. I also agree it does last a long time for a powder foundation. Doesn't seem to really rub off all that much, and it just wears beautifully throughout the day. I think my favorite part of this foundation is the fact that it looks so natural on the skin. It doesn't look heavy at all. I've been really trying to find something for every day that is really light and just looks natural on the skin, and this is so nice. I like liquid formulas like the It Cosmetics CC Cream and Flower Beauty and all these different liquid foundations, but I've been finding that since I have more like, oily T-zone, that sometimes it can get a little cakey throughout my T-zone because I have to powder and, all that stuff. So this is just like all in one, and I've been really enjoying it. I've been honestly wearing this every single day and not wanting to wear anything else, but I have been because I'm testing out another foundation for you guys. But this one is nice because I don't have to do all the steps. I like to apply the primers, and then usually I will apply my under eye concealer, and if I want to cover up like a little blemish or something that's like really dark and stubborn, then I'll do that as well. But in the demo that I'm showing you, I totally forgot to do that. All I do is take a ginormous brush from Morphe. This is their E1. I'm sure you can get other brushes from like Eco Tools or something like that, that it's like a big pretty dense powder brush. I just like taking something like this because it's so quick and easy to just like go over my whole face. So I like dab it onto the powder, and then I do kind of circular motions to buff it into the skin. It does come with a sponge thing, which I did try and use. I think on the go I could definitely use this, but for day to day I really prefer a brush because I think it gives you good, nice, full coverage. You don't like get too much powder on your face and all that kind of stuff. So one thing I will say is I don't think it's like ultimate full coverage. You can still like see a couple little things like right here and right here, just a little bit of darkness, and I did try and build it up. I would say it is like high medium coverage, but that is amazing out of a powder like this because a lot of times, you know, you don't get like that ultimate full coverage look, you know. I love this, you guys. I've been wearing it nonstop and I highly recommend it. If you have dry skin, I would definitely like wear kind of like a dewy primer underneath and then kind of spray your face with a dewy setting spray. But I do think that you could probably get away with wearing something like this because of the fact that it gets kind of dewy throughout the day. Like it doesn't keep me super duper matte all day long, you know? So yeah, that's what I have to say about this Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Powder Foundation. I think it is highly worth the money, and I would definitely recommend checking it out. Also, I think that since this is such a like lightweight and skin-like look, it would look beautiful over a liquid foundation. I haven't tried that yet, but I probably will in the future because I do, you know, have the acne scarring right there. So if I use kind of more of a light coverage foundation and then go over it with this, then it could be perfect. But also, this is such full coverage that I don't think I really would need to do that. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel in the bottom, like down there. Go subscribe and hit the bell notification so you're notified every single time that I upload. I will mention my lip color because you guys always ask. I am wearing the Covergirl Exhibitionist lip liner in Caramel Nude, and then I have on the Maybelline matte lipstick in Beige Babe, 545 Beige Babe. Looks like this. And then over top of that, I went all out today, you guys. I wore the Milani Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumper in the shade Champagne. So that is my lip color. So I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you in a video very soon. Bye, guys.